Dr. Basilko, when we're talking about weight loss, you said testosterone is really popular right now. Well, weight loss drugs are very popular right now. The Wegovy's and the Ozempics have really taken the world by storm. Can you explain how they work and who should be taking them?
So, GLP-1 receptor agonists are a class of medications which are used to treat diabetes and obesity. We've been using this type of medication for since 2005, so they're not as brand new as a class of medications. But of course, in 2017, Ozempic was first approved, and I would say since then there's really been a huge increase in using these medications to treat obesity as well as diabetes. Actually, we have many more patients now who are on these medicines for diabetes. The way that they work is that GLP-1 is a hormone which we naturally make when we eat, and it is a hormone that signals to our brain that we've eaten. So when we are taking this medication, we have stronger messaging to our brain, which says, you've eaten, you're full. It also works on the gut, and it delays gastric emptying. So it slows down how quickly food goes from your stomach into your intestine. And then finally, it works on the pancreas, and it works on the pancreas to increase insulin secretion when you eat, and also to decrease glucagon. So it also helps with blood glucose management. And so when you take these medicines, you feel fuller, you think about food less, you stay full longer, and you have better glucose management. That's how they work.
Dr. Gordon, can someone be on hormones and also one of these, tell me again what they're called? GLP-1s?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, so they're indicated for people who have obesity or people who have overweight with comorbidities. So that means, that we generally use a BMI criteria, even though really obesity is better defined by looking at your proportion of fat versus muscle. But in general, we're usually using a BMI, but we're trying to get a sense of, do you have, because you can have a very high BMI and be all muscle, right? But in general, these are, guidelines that kind of work for most people. So that's who that we use them for. We don't recommend using GLP-1s for non-clinical,
Yeah.
non-clinically meaningful overweight or obesity.
Do you have any concerns about how popular they've become?
No, I
No.
mean, I guess I
As
think
long as
it's
they're used in the right way.
correct. I think it's great that people understand that there's treatment for obesity. They are 3 of 6 medications that we have that are approved to treat obesity. So I think that increased awareness is going to be helpful for a lot of people, and I think that their popularity is I hope going to increase their access, which is a big challenge for most people.